Gracie, here it is Christmas Eve.
Not only here, Judge, it's Christmas Eve everywhere.
That's right.
It's even Christmas Eve in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, only because their Christmas happens to fall on the same day ours does.
Oh, but Christmas isn't what it used to be.
It isn't, huh?
People are spoiling it.
They are.
You know, this year I saw about 50 Santa Clauses on the street.
Yeah, it must be confusing for the kids.
It's confusing to me, too.
It is?
I can't tell which is the real Santa Claus.
Well, it's the same one you saw when you were a kid.
Oh, we had wonderful Christmases then.
You did, huh?
The whole Allen family went out singing Christmas carols. And, I wish you could have seen the picture we made. When we stopped in front of somebody's house, we all carried lanterns.
Hey, that sounds pretty.
Yeah. No, George, it looks pretty. You see, lanterns don't make any noise. You're thinking of bells.
Bells. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, bells.
Yeah, well, stop it. That isn't very polite when I'm talking about lanterns.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. You were carrying lanterns and you were singing carols.
And then we'd go home and trim our trees and hang up our stockings. Except my Aunt Clara, she always hung up her gloves.
Her gloves?
Well, she had very little feet, but very big hands.
I see. And then you went to bed, huh?
Oh, no, that was just the beginning of the evening. First, we put on our Christmas pageant.
Oh, you had a Christmas pageant, too?
Yes, my sisters Hazel, Bessie, and I were always three angels.
I'll bet you look cute.
Uh-huh, you win your bet.
I do.
We look so cute in our wings and those dishes over our heads.
Oh, dishes?
Yeah, well, we use them for halos. You see, my mother's best china had a beautiful gold rim around
Oh, the
it.
dishes with the gold rim for halos.
Yeah.
Well, that's very unusual, but very effective.
We had a halo that would fit any size head. Soup, salad, or dessert.
Yeah, well, that must have been tough to follow.
Oh, no. The big event was when I got up and recited that poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh? Well, would you like me to recite it the way I recited it when I was a little girl?
I'd love to hear it. We'd all love it.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring." Now, don't help me.
I can't, I don't know.
You don't know that poem?
I don't know the poem.
Good, then that was a finish. Good night.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
One Christmas, I remember it was very cold, and my grandfather gave all us kids a pair of ice skates.
Ice skates? Well, that's a nice gift.
Yeah, but not very practical. They all melted as soon as he hung them near the fire.
Well, at least he gave you skates made of real ice, none of those cheap imitation steel ones.
Oh, yes, he was very generous. And that Christmas, all us children chipped in and got grandmother a washing machine.
What did your grandfather give her?
A year's supply of washing.
But he was generous.
Oh, yes, a fine man. And my father was very thoughtful about the present he got from my mother. He gave her a lovely polo mallet.
Did your mother play polo?
No, but that's what was so thoughtful. He wanted to be sure to get her something she didn't already have.
Yeah, well, that's why your mother loves him. What did your mother give him?
A bottle with a boat inside, and oh, was he mad.
Why, didn't he like boats?
He loves them. But before he had a chance to enjoy the boat, Uncle Hobby drank it.
You're kidding. Was it a sailboat?
You know, it must have been a motorboat. It gave him hiccups.
They'll do it all the time.
And then we all sat down at the table. We always had a turkey for Christmas dinner.
Really, always?
Yeah.
Well, they're nice. They're delicious.
Oh, we never ate it.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, one Christmas, my father caught a wild turkey, and he fed him corn and chestnuts. But then we didn't have heart to kill him, so we let him get away.
Oh, I see.
But the turkey liked the food so well that he came back each year, and that way we always had a turkey for Christmas dinner. Yeah.
Probably the turkey sat at the head of the table.
No, between Hazel and Pearl.
Well, turkeys are nice. Some of my best jokes are turkeys.
Oh, then you should have seen our house. We had wreaths of holly all over the walls and mistletoe hanging over the door, and then we had a piece of mistletoe pinned to the edge of the tablecloth.
Piece of mistletoe pinned to the edge of the tablecloth?
For Uncle Hobby. Well, as long as he was under the table, there was no reason for him to miss all the kissing.
The time has come.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.